Good afternoon, guys. YouTube world. It's Kelly Petrie here again. Today I'm going to be shooting my Samick Phantom one piece. Not my Phantom, I'm sorry, my Samick Sage. My Phantom is a three-piece. I bought this bow a couple weeks ago. I like it a whole lot more than I thought I would. I shoot it pretty much every day. But today what I want to talk about is getting out of your comfort zone. What is your comfort zone? For me, my comfort zone is 25 yards and in. I shoot instinctive. I know that's a very controversial word, but in my opinion, instinctive is just an unconscious gap. You know, I've shot enough arrows at that distance where I just automatically know where to put my bow arm for those distances. So to me, it is pretty much an unconscious gap, though most people refer to it as instinctive. Today I want to get outside of my comfort zone. I don't often get a chance to shoot outside of 20-25 yards at my home. Furthest I can shoot is 20, and I shoot there every day. So 20 and in, I'm money, which is perfect because that's the hunting distances for me. That's how I have my hunting set up for in the woods, is 20 yards and in. So I'm great with that. But as an all-around archer, I want to be more proficient at further distances, because one day I'd like to maybe do some 3D shoots or things of that nature, group shoots, if I can find any local to me. But for the past year, I've been just enjoying shooting by myself, you know, challenging myself, learning this basically off of YouTube videos like this one. A lot of them were YouTube related, and just going out there and doing it. So for the purpose of the getting out of your comfort zone, you just need to get out there and do it. I haven't shot at further distances in a long time, very rarely. So today I'm going to push myself a little further out, about 45 yards. Now I don't expect to hit the target every time because I don't practice at that distance. But what will happen is eventually I'll start hitting my mark. And the more I hit my mark, the more I know where my gap is for that distance. Even though I'm not technically gap shooting, I will subconsciously learn the gap for that distance, and I'll become more proficient at the longer yardages. So today I chose 45 yards because it just happens to be the end of the distance where I set up my target today. So that's where I'm going to go with it. So bear with me. If I miss, that's okay. If you're trying to go outside your comfort zone and you miss, that's okay. Just make sure you're set up somewhere where you're not around houses or anyone or anything that can get damaged. I decided to come back here because there's no one around. If I miss, only thing I'll damage is an arrow if I hit it into a tree or lose one in the dirt. So today's a learning experience for me. I highly suggest that everyone push themselves outside their comfort zone and do the same thing. But I'm gonna go down range, 45 yards, let 8 arrows go, and let's just see what happens. Wish me luck. Not too bad. I only missed the target completely twice. Better than I expected. I haven't shot at this distance before. At first I was a little high. This one just barely skimmed the bag. Then I noticed I was a little left on this arrow. So I corrected myself over. And what I ended up with was a pretty good vertical line. As you can see, all of these in line with each other. This one was a little off, but not much. I can accept that. So it took me one or two shots to get my center line right. Now that I've found that, I started dialing it in, and I'm pretty happy with it. I think what I'll do now is I'll just continue to shoot from that distance. I'll probably take the rest of the afternoon, stay out past 45 and just get familiar with it. I mean, a lot of people might see this as a failure, but I don't. Because if you never shoot from that distance, you'll never know how to learn what to expect at that distance. That's why it's out of your comfort zone. Like I said, anything 25 yards and in all day long, I'm consistent. I feel very, very confident in the woods and on any target 25 and in. Am I the best? No, I still have work to do. There are days when I still pluck string, but I've been working on that a lot, and that has been getting way better. But for the remainder of today's exercise and my long distance, I'm just going to shoot the rest of the evening at that 45-yard distance, see if I can't close this group up. But had I never had the nerve to step back and shoot that far, I'd never know that I even could. So now I know that I can. I know what I need to do to bring my groups in. Now it's just that repetitive motion, the draw, the anchor, the release, repetitive, smooth, get it consistent, and I should be able to tighten this up. And I challenge everyone to get outside your comfort zone. Just whatever your comfort zone is now, 10, 15 yards past that, see what happens. You know, I've found that shooting at the further distances is actually quite fun. It's really nice to be able to see your arrows in flight that long way down to the target. So I'm going to keep practicing. I hope you guys keep practicing. Aim true, shoot well, you know, be safe, and I look forward to hearing your responses and seeing what you guys are doing lately, what y'all have been up to. Thank you.